Welcome to a beautiful morning here in the desert of Buckeye, Arizona. Take a look at this home behind me. If you were a hobbyist or a traveler or someone who simply has too many toys and not enough space, this video is for you. We are going to tour this stone, stunning home that's built in 2024 from Lennar. And we're not going to start with the front door. Nope, we're going to start with this absolute showstopper over here, the RV garage. So come along with me and let's check that out. Ta-da! Check this out. I'm going to walk you through this amazing RV garage that most people would give their eye teeth for. Well, I know I certainly would. So I'm going to disappear from the show because you're not interested in seeing me. You are interested in seeing this amazing piece of property. So let's go. Step inside to what I like to call the ultimate toy box. This is not your average garage. This is a pristine, over-height, ultra-deep RV garage featuring a drive-through. Check that out over there. You can drive right through it, which means you have a massive overhead door and another matching door at the rear. Think about how much money you spend every single month on storage for your RV, your boat, your quads, or your side-by-sides. With this home, these storage fees seem to disappear. You can pull your truck, your boat, or your trailer straight from the front and drive it right out the backyard. No difficulty backing up, no turns, absolute security in your investments, whether you have a massive workshop, a space for a lifting gym, or just a room for you to fleet of adventure in vehicles. This space is absolutely a game changer. Now that we've seen where your toys live, let's go back inside and see where you're going to live. First thing you're going to notice is how big this feels in here. We're walking through the main front walkway into the house. Now we're going to turn over here into the kitchen. Imagine, if you will, all the dinners that you can cook in this house and the places. Look at this, how big this is. And the soaring ceilings. Wow, this is amazing. This is a quartz countertop right here. It is wood-like tile throughout the house. There is a gas stove for those people who really love to cook. Ample cabinet space. And some shelves on top if you're one of those people who like to decorate on top. That would be, the perfect place for any of your remembrance that you would like to have up there. There is so much storage in this house that my mother would be pea green with envy. I'll tell you right now. And there's a pantry. Let's go take a look at the pantry over here. Amazing. Wow, look at this pantry. Okay, let's see if there's a light so we can see what there is. There's a light in here. Okay, so here you go. Look at this, and it soars all the way to the top. You could store things that you don't use on a regular basis up there. Very organized, very organized. Now we're going to turn off the lights so we don't forget to turn off these people's lights. Stainless steel refrigerator, more cabinets up here. A little place for a coffee bar, or they have an air fryer, like a breakfast area or, quick snacks. It's decorated just beautifully, and you can see right outside into your beautiful backyard. Plenty of room for 6 people to eat in here. I'll bet you could even stretch that table larger for Thanksgiving dinners when your family or your friends come by and you want to have a large dinner for Christmas, or you can just sit at the bar and have snacks in the morning and not dirty the table. That's personally my favorite. The less I have to clean up, the happier I am. Then we're gonna walk this way into the great room. This is a large, expansive couch right here. Look how big this is. And yet, it does not make the room look small at all. So we're gonna turn around here, get a little shot of the backyard. And there is this massive TV set. So you can see how much you can actually get in this house. Imagine watching your sports game, the World Series, or the Super Bowl, or just any old game that you love. Soccer is very big right now. Maybe you want to watch a soccer game. It would feel like you were right there, and this room does not make it feel small. So then we're going to go to the master bedroom. So we go through here, and here we go. We go into the master bedroom, which is quite expansive. Look at the size. This is a king size bed, and look at the room you still have. There's some small little windows up there. Everything, of course, it's 2024 built, so this is all energy efficient, up to date, up to code. You wouldn't have much to do. You would have nothing to do except make it your own when you move into this house. There is carpet in the bedrooms. Most people like carpet in the bedrooms. Some people don't. They want tile everywhere. So here we go. We're going to go into the master bath, or the private bath, or whatever they call it these days. So here you go. Dual sinks, my personal favorite. If you have a significant other, you need dual sinks. Gone are the days where you're going to share anything and not have fights. Nice walk-in shower. Lights into the shower right there. So if you're taking an evening shower. And now we're going to walk over here. I'm sure this is the lavatory. You have a private lavatory with a window if you want to make it lighter. And I believe there's a light in here. Yes, there is. So you can even read while you're having your private time. Shut that door. Now, I want you to see this walk-in closet. Look at this walk-in closet. There are shelves that you can put hats. There's gloves, there's towels, there's toys. Look in the shoes that all lined up. Just beautiful, where you can find everything you need. Everything's organized. This is a huge master closet, and even more storage over here. I didn't see a dresser in this house, so I'm assuming this gentleman makes this room his dresser. There's his things all folded up, nice and neat. Laundry baskets down here. Very organized, this gentleman. And then we're going to give another shot here. Oh my goodness, I think that's a Chicago Cubs or Bears shirt. I like this guy already. So here we are in his dressing room, and now we're going to walk back out into the rest of the house. Rarely do you find an RV garage. So this is really a treat to have. Oh, there I am. Hello. Now, since we're here, let's go outside. This is a beautiful day in the Buckeye, Arizona, because it's overcast. And so we're not fighting 112 degrees. My goodness, what a concept. Oh, there was my finger. We have a jacuzzi with a gazebo over here, pavers. Now, just imagine yourself sitting out here on a spring or fall day and sitting in the jacuzzi with your glass of wine or your iced tea or whatever your beverage is preferred. Lots of side yard here for your stuff to maintain the house. And then we're going to go back this way. This is artificial turf. So no maintenance here. If you have pets, you just need to water it off, get the hose out, make sure it cleans up because you don't want it to soak in any of the pet smells. But this cost a pretty penny to put in, and people are going in this direction so they don't have to waste water. Now here's the back door of the garage. So that's where you would drive out if this was not here. So these people have decided to put another gazebo here for living outdoors, because of course, why would you move to Arizona if you didn't want to use the outdoors? Because that's what we're famous for. Living outdoors. Here's right to the gate where you take out your trash cans. And I'm going to show you a few other things before we leave. There are some amazing views when we step out front. But first, let's go see the rest of the house. I'm sure you're anxious to see, oh, and a little waterfall. You see how nicely they decorated everything here. So here's what it looks like. From the outside walking in. Very nice. You have a nice view. And since it's an almost brand new house, these sliding glass doors slide with ease. And they're, hopefully they lock. Okay, well, maybe it's user error. I'm sure it is. There we go. Okay, it was user error. Not a surprise here. So let's hightail it over here to the den. Now this is an actual den. Well, it's actually a bedroom. And here's what makes it a bedroom, in case you don't know the difference. A bedroom is defined about having a door, a window, and a closet. Now this has French double doors, so you can close those doors. There is a closet right here. This gentleman's using it for storage, but certainly company or children could have this room, and there's your window. So technically this is a bedroom. Now let's go down here a little further. You got a half a bath, so your guests don't have to go into any of the main bathrooms. Very pretty. What do we have here? We have the elusive winter coat closet that always is used for vacuum cleaners, because we don't have more than two weeks of winter. People don't need winter jackets out here anymore. Okay, so now here is the laundry room. Okay, so nice big laundry room. There's the access to your roof and nice lights. It seems to be one light needs to be out. And then we're going to go look in the garage. Now, check out this garage. It is a 2 full car garage. No, the cars do not come with it. Sorry, guys. Cars do not come with it. But it walks right through to that amazing RV garage over there. So you don't have to go through a separate door or go out and about. And it's plugged right there for a 220. So if you wanted to put any, like an electric car in here, at least the 220 is already in here. Let's turn this off. We don't want to spend this man's money. Okay, so now we're going to go this way to the secondary bedrooms. Oops, almost dropped the camera. And so nice size secondary bedrooms. Closet. Let me open this closet and step back. So you have a nice big closet, sliding closets for your guests or your children, if that's what you have, or if you're planning on having children, or if your dogs count as your children, they might get their own room. I don't know. It could happen. Now we have out here a bathroom, a full bathroom. Apparently, Halloween is a big thing for these folks here, because I love this. I love this. This is so cute. However, it is July, so probably out of date. And this has only got a single sink right there. But this is a guest bathroom, so we don't really need a double sink in the guest bathroom. You don't want your guests to get too comfortable and stay too long. And here's the second guest bathroom. This is in the front of the house. It has a nice view. Look at those mountains. Can you see them? Let me get out of here. Well, probably not, but we're going to get out there. So this has got a double bed in it. It might be, a full-size bed. Still plenty of room for side tables if you needed. Again, same size closet as the other room. And that's it. Now out here another linen closet for this bathroom over here. Now let's go outside. I want to show you what what your view is, because it's pretty amazing. This is what you walk outside to. Look at those mountains. That is the White Tank Mountains. They're beautiful. So if you're thinking about moving to Northwest Phoenix, Buckeye, my name's Jackie Henry. I'm with Remax Desert Showcase. I appreciate you coming along on my little home tour here. And please hit subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll get to see the next home tour, neighborhood tour that I do. I do 1 or 2 a week. Right now I'm doing 1. I'm hoping to get it to 2. Click subscribe. If you have any questions, please hit that message button. I will get back to you. In the meantime, have a wonderful Friday. Check out this weather. Au revoir.